Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today is Monday, and every Monday I do a what sold video. So this weekend was pretty slow. We actually only have $700 going out on eBay, about 120-ish going out over on other platforms, and that includes Facebook as well as Etsy. So we are very new to Etsy. I'm happy we are getting regular sales, and there's some really great brands in here that I think you guys might not know. I haven't sold some of this stuff in a while, so I'm excited to share with you, and I'm gonna share some exciting announcements as well. So let's go. So first up is actually a Kachina, which you guys know I love. So this little guy is really cute. He is signed there on the bottom. He is a crow dancer. So there are different kinds of Kachinas. I paid $5 for him, and he sold for $45.49. He did take about 6 to 8 months, so a little bit longer tail, but I really like Kachinas, so I'm okay with them hanging around my store for 6 to 8 months until the right buyer finds them. And then we have another Longaberger basket. So these have been selling really well. This one says Baker's Bounty there on the front, and this one does have, again, the liner, the protector, the tie-on. So with Longaberger, what I have found that they sell a lot better with a liner and a protector and a tie-on. The more accessories you have, I think the more appealing it is to buyers. And an important keyword in those listings that I've learned is combo. So if you have the liner and the protector, use the word combo in your listing, because people search for Longaberger combos. So use that if you are listing some Longaberger. Next is a sweater that I have had for a while. So the brand of this is Designer Studios Original. I did not get it because of that. I got it because of how it looks. So when I see this, I see keywords. I see a lighthouse. I see a sailboat. I see a seahorse. All words that I put in my title. When you are sourcing, think of how you are going to list that item. Very important. This one did take a little bit longer to sell, but I paid $1 and it sold for $10.76. So 10 times my money. I'm okay with that. And that buyer also bought a scarf. Here is the scarf that she bought. This has got different Canadian flowers, and this one is Schemo Canada is the brand. There's a tag for you. Just has different wildflowers of Canada. This one I paid $1 for. It sold for $11.95, and that will be going out with that sweater. And then a trivet. So I tell you all the time, this has got two things I tell you to watch for all the time. One is trivet. The other is destination and souvenir stuff. So this is an Alaska tiled trivet. It does have where it can be hung up. I paid under $1. This one sold in about 6 months for $16.24, making it about a $14 profit. This one I will wrap in bubble wrap. It will probably go in a box because tile can break, of course, so we have to be really careful when we are shipping that out. If you guys notice, you see my picture hanging there above my computer screen. We hung up, I think, about 5 pictures in the shed, and I've been working on cleaning and organizing the shed, so now we have pictures hung up all over it. It's like a little mini art gallery. I even have my Picasso poster hung up. So I feel really good about making some progress on the shed. And speaking of sheds, my first special announcement, Brad is picking his colors, and Brad is ordering his shed. He went over, there's a cha-ching. He went over today, and he is getting a shed to use for a woodworking shop. So I think most of you probably don't know, my husband does woodworking. He does, do you see the fly? He does some amazing woodworking. He hasn't done any in years, and that's because we had Dalton, we had a little baby, his tools were older, we didn't have the income to replace the tools. Anyways, we are now at a place where we can get him a shed. So we really are going to have a shed compound. We can get him a shed. We're going to get him new tools, and he's going to start building stuff, and we will put most of that on Etsy because he does some really, really awesome, amazing high-end woodworking. So keep watching, and I definitely will show you. The shed takes about 2 months to get built, but when it comes, I will definitely show it to you guys. Next, this is thanks to Google Lens. I picked these up in Cincinnati, Ohio, so it has been about 5 to 6 months, and I am going to wipe them out. I'm going to get the dust out before I ship them out. But these 4 cups were $1.99 each. I know I'm only holding 2, there are 4. These were identified as Bormy Oli glass. You can see the little divots. There's nothing else that looks like this. So I paid $8. They sold for $41.92, plus the buyer paid $16 in shipping, making these glasses over a $30 profit. And then, there are a couple of little paperweights. So I don't know, you can kind of see, this is kind of cool. It's a magnifying glass, and it's got like an amethyst and amber in there. It is a vintage piece. I picked this up for about $5. It sold for $12. It sold for $12. So this is only about a $5 profit. It wasn't a lot though that had some more expensive paperweights. So overall I did well, but this one's only about a $5 profit. This is a stack of bowls. I am only a few dollars into these. They have not been listed that long. These are a really, really pretty pattern. These are marigold pattern. These are federal glass, and these 4 bowls sold for $17.07, and they are about a $10 profit. Next is a Pyrex bowl, a lovely listen to the chings today. Mid-century modern green here. I paid less than $1 in a buyout, and this one sold for $22.74, making it about an $18 profit. On Pyrex, you can see here on the bottom, it is labeled, and they will also have numbers that make them really easy to look up comps when you are searching on eBay. That doesn't help with the patterns. That one was pretty easy because it was solid green. If you have patterns though, Google Lens is pretty good at identifying those. And then these are super cute. I picked these up for about $3. It's a mama bird and 2 little baby birds. So the mama bird and the baby bird, I paid $3. They sold in under 2 months. They're super cute for $23.39, and they are about an $18 profit. If you hear screaming, I definitely hear the screaming. Not sure if it's coming through the camera. Dalton is outside swinging with my mom and running around like crazy little child that he is. So if you hear screaming, that's what you hear. Next is this little instant coffee. It's really cute with the spoon there, and this one sold for $10.97. I've had this close to a year, so I sent a high 30% off offer. I've been doing that with stuff that's been in my store a year or longer, and it sold on the offer. So I am going to make about a $6 profit, but I am glad that it is going. And then we have this clear bubble paperweight. Not super impressed with this. I would not have picked this up by itself, but it again was in a paperweight lot. Paid $5, sold for $16.57. It's going to be about a $9 profit. So when I pick up paperweights, I typically look for ones I think I can get 40, 50 or more for. But when I'm buying lots, if there are some higher end ones, I will still list those lower dollar ones. Up next, and I've been showing you these, but this single plate sold for $51.99. One plate. This is an 11-inch plate, so I had 11 of them. So what I decided to do was list 2 lots of 4, and then I listed 3 by themselves. Well, this one sold $51, guys. This again is Ken Edwards Tonala out of Mexico, and this one I paid $6 for. It's going to be about a $38, $39 profit on one plate. Watch out for Tonala pieces, especially Ken Edwards. Cat, C-A-T, is another artist of Tonala that is pretty well known. So if you see those pieces, they're good price. I would definitely pick them up. Next, and this came to me from a viewer. She actually thrifted me a box of stuff and sent it to my P.O. box. So I want to say thank you so much. So she told me I could do whatever I wanted. She thought since I was doing all the thrifting boxes a few months ago for everyone, she would make one for me. So I have no cost into this, and it sold for $10 plus the buyer paid $5 in shipping. So this is going to be about an $8 profit. And my favorites, linens. This is a beautiful, beautiful doily or centerpiece for the table. Very, very intricately stitched. You can see the back here where it was done. And this one sold for $16. Again, pay $1 for most of these, turn it into 16. Really easy to photograph, really easy to list, really easy to ship. And it is going to be about a $13 profit. All right. So I tell you guys, look for these miniature pictures all the time. This one, and I'll tell you, it will be picked up by Google Lens and tell you the photo if it's one that is popular. But this one just happened to have Head of the Virgin Madonna written on the back. I paid less than $5 for this. It sold for $40, plus the buyer paid $9 in shipping, making this one about a $35 profit. Next, this is actually the first of these, and I kind of have questioned myself whether I did right by picking up so many. So this is a little micro mosaic pendant with the rose there. It is glass. It is marked Italy there on the back, you can see. And I paid $5 for this at Renninger's in November, and it sold for $30, plus the buyer paid $4 in shipping. So this one here is going to be about a $22, $23 profit. I'm wondering if I priced them too high, because my good friend George, the antique nomad, said that he always sells out. So I'm thinking it might have priced just a little bit too high. So I might need to go take a look at that. This is a little crystalline vase. So you can see it's really hard. You can kind of see there at that angle. Really, really pretty, like pearlescent. It is not marked. This one I got for $1/4 at my local thrift store. It sold for $16.57, plus the buyer paid $6 in shipping. So this one's going to be about a $14 profit. Our shipping today is actually going to be pretty easy, which I will be going into my members only shipping live. If you have not checked out our membership packages, definitely hit the join button below any video on a computer. It does show up on some phones, not all, but definitely check it out. We have different levels of membership packages available, and the live shipping is one of those. And it's always fun. They get to see me pack everything. Next is this llama, alpaca, whatever it might be. So this little guy I picked up for a couple of bucks at a thrift store. He sold for $25. $25 for this guy. He is about a $20 profit. He did take about 6 months. He does have his little poof there, but that was a really good sale. Again, easy to list, easy to ship, and easy to photograph. Next, this is going international. I don't think I've sold any sports team stuff international. If you have, let me know, because I don't think I have. This is a brown FSU hat. I've had it forever. It sold for $4.88, but the buyer paid $20 in shipping because it's going international. Kind of crazy to me. Didn't think that would happen, but it did. So I paid $1. It's going to be about a $3 profit. And then this one you guys might not know. And I sold a bunch a while back, but if you're newer to my channel, you would not have seen it. This is a Tommy dollhouse. So if you're out at yard sales and stuff, this little one sold for $9.74. I'm pennies into it. This is actually from my death pile. Has been sitting in boxes in the back of the shed. So these are easy to identify because it does say Tommy there on the bottom, and this is going to be about an $8 profit. So I sold some Tommy brand kitchen sets for $50 for a little dollhouse. So if you're not watching for dollhouse furniture, add that to your list. Add that to your list. That's a really good thing to add to your list. And that is the end of eBay. Let me go ahead and show you what sold over on Etsy. There's only one Etsy sale. There's 2 Facebook. And then this fly is driving me crazy. Richard had a fly in his last video, drop flips, and he cut it out. I just leave it in. It's life. There's a fly in the shed, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so how many of you either A, have these around your house, or B, see them at yard sales really cheap? This is a Tupperware bowl. I am less than $1 in. This bowl sold for $36 over on Etsy. 36 bucks for this plastic bowl. So vintage Tupperware sells. Some sells higher than others. I had that listed on eBay for 22, but it sold on Etsy for 36. So we are marking our prices up on Etsy. From what I'm told, you can get a little bit better of a profit margin there. So that is what I am doing. Next, this brand I have not found in forever. And these are old ones. These are out of the death pile. So this is Russel Wright. These are casual china. And these 4 plates sold for $48 on Facebook in less than a week. Plain brown plates. Watch for Russel Wright. It's a great brand to keep an eye out for. And these, I actually am only a couple dollars in. Got these a long time ago. They've been sitting in the death pile. So these are over a $40 profit. Again, with Facebook, only a 5% fee. The best around. And yeah, really good profit, really fast sale. And I absolutely love Russel Wright stuff.
Hi.
Say happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Say make a lot of sales.
Make a lot of sales.
All right. Nobody wants to see your teeth, weirdo. Give me a kiss. All right. Last on Facebook. I sold this Aggie's pennant. It's an old felt pennant. I thought it was Texas, but it's actually, I don't remember now. I don't remember. I think Connecticut. It's an old pennant. It sold for $37. 37 bucks. 37 on Facebook. Ta-da! So, I only paid $3 for that. That is over a $30 profit. All right. So, news-wise, the Nurse Flipper eBay retreat camp is sold out except for 1 bunk room. We have 2 rooms left. 2 rooms left. Well, 2 beds left. Only 1 room. All of the private rooms have sold out. So there's a top bunk and a bottom bunk in the Star Wars room, which is a pretty cool room. Pretty cool room. I will be having 2 guest speakers, and I will announce them on Wednesday on my haul video. It is not going to be a live haul. It is going to be a pre-recorded, but I will announce my special guests on that video. I also am thinking of renting a 5-bedroom house only 3 blocks over, because there hasn't been as much interest in the class only spots, but the mansion has filled up. So if you're interested in going with the accommodations and would be interested in a room 3 blocks away, then let me know. I am discussing with that owner. It's only a 10-minute walk to the house. So I would do a discount on those rooms. Let me know. And for those of you that don't know, the eBay camp retreat is not just a hangout. It is going to be 2 solid days of classes and learning of selling on eBay. Again, we are going to have special guest speakers that I will announce on Wednesday. So if you're looking for a lower cost option, the bunk room is perfect if you're a single lady, because it is for women only. There's a top bunk, bottom bunk in that Star Wars room. Check that out. Tomorrow, do not forget, tomorrow we will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and every Tuesday. I am waiting on one of the guests to confirm with me, so I'm not going to put out who that is, but Julian, my co-host, will definitely be with me, as well as my BFF, Dale, Flippin' Fiasco. She will be with me as well. The third person, I am going to just wait a little bit because I have not confirmed with them that they will be there. I hope that they are okay though, because I haven't heard, and I'm kind of a little bit worried. Brad's ordering his shed, super excited about the retreat, and then it's almost sold out in less than a week. Dalton is getting into something back there. All right, let me give thanks to the people who sent me coffees. I have not done that in a while. They got me coffees. I have not done that in a while. So I do want to catch up. So, plus it gives us longer to chat in the premiere, right? We get to chat. Okay, let's see. Nicole NS, who's been commenting on your videos. I appreciate your content and I hope I can share info back. Thank you, thank you. I'm only several months into reselling and want to buy you more coffees as I go. Wishing you and your family well. Nicole, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching, especially those of you that are new that binge watch and watch the older ones. I really do appreciate that. And Nicole, again, thank you for the coffees. Zemma's Finds, aka Miss Doreen, sent me 2 coffees and said thanks for your help and guidance. Doreen, you are very welcome. Thank you. And then it says, someone bought you 2 coffees. Thank you for answering all of my questions on your videos and in the comments. You are very welcome. I'm very happy to do that. I am going to keep answering all the comments as long as I can. I still am doing it. I still answer all the comments by myself, respond to everyone. So yeah, thank you so much for the coffees. Positive Thought bought me a coffee. I'm in awe of all you do for your viewers. Your content never disappoints. Thanks for being you, Kim. Kim, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for the coffee. I really appreciate it. Hildy Sales bought me a coffee. Hey Kat, I too am a nurse, getting lots of inspiration from you. I am like you. I sell everything from ostomy supplies to breakables and anything to make a buck. Dalton is darling. Thank you so, so much. I greatly appreciate it. I am happy to be able to help. And then Susan S. Susan S. is always in my chats and premieres. Susan S. bought me a coffee and said, keep doing what you do. Susan, thank you so much. You're very welcome, and I plan on keeping it up. And then Jessica sent me 3 coffees and said, you have helped me so much. I wish I could buy you an espresso machine, not just coffees. Who knows, at the rate I'm going, it might just happen. Jessica found the St. Austell Wedgwood that I sold for thousands of dollars, and she sold a set in days for over 600, which is amazing. So I'm really happy that I was able to give her that Bolo brand and help her make that money. So Jessica, so happy for you and your success, and thank you so much for the coffees. And then Jackie bought me a coffee and said, I hope this goes through. I tried 2 weeks ago and it never quit saying processing. So glad I happened upon your YouTube videos when searching for help selling on eBay. Greatly appreciate all your input and tips. I wholeheartedly agree with you, the person who said you're addicting. I've collected tons of stuff to resell over the years, but going through the process can be so overwhelming. With the big exception of money traveling in the wrong direction, it can be so much fun finding these treasures. It's more fun finding the treasures than it is to conquer the daunting and at times frustrating task of reselling. Thank you so much for lending a guiding hand. You are very, very welcome, Jackie. I am so happy to help, and I hope you get some more listed from your death pile. And then Susan Hunt bought me a coffee. Kat, you continually inspire me to do better, to buy better items, though sometimes I don't know what that is. I have yet to go to an antique store. It is on my list of things I need to do. I watch your videos so much, my husband is calling you by name instead of that girl on YouTube. Thank you so much. Glad your COVID test was negative. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll always keep watching. Susan, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, and I'm glad my test was negative too. Then Sandra Watkins bought me 3 coffees. Love Dalton, such a cutie. Thank you for your knowledge and hard work. Thanks for sharing. Sandra, you are so, so welcome. Thank you so much for the coffees. And then Shay, the pirate picker. There's no words for the impact you've had on my life, Kat. I'm excited for 2022 and hoping to be just like you when I grow up. Shay, the pirate picker. Shay, thank you so much. If you guys are on Instagram, definitely, if you're not following me, follow me, the nurse flipper, but follow Shay, the pirate picker. She is amazing as well. So thank you guys for watching. I am going to get out of here so I can go pack. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I hope you had tons of sales over the weekend, better than my below average, but it does happen. It does happen, and that's just part of reselling. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, Wednesday will be a haul video for my state, the Antique Nomads estate sale, and I will also be announcing my special guest speakers that will be at the Nurse Flipper eBay camp. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.